Everybody loves the flavor of great grilled steaks and ice-cold beer. They just go together. But have you tried pan roasting your steaks? And better yet, cooking with the beers? Today we're using Guinness Draft. And in the recipe, you can also use the Guinness Stout. And with all pans searing or sauteed, you want to make sure you heat that pan first on a medium-high heat for at least 1 minute. And in the meantime, we're going to add another layer of flavor by putting a little bit of Dijon mustard on our steak. We're using porterhouse today, which is kind of the best of both worlds. You get a nice New York strip and a filet mignon. I usually have the strip, and the wife gets the filet. And we'll add a little cracked pepper. Then we'll add some oil to our hot pan, swirl to coat. And we'll add our steak, mustard side down. And we'll add some mustard to the top. Thin layer. And some more cracked pepper. You don't need salt because there's plenty of salt in that Dijon mustard. And once we get a nice caramelization and some color, we'll give it a turn to the second side. Now while it's cooking, we're going to wash and clean our plate with some hot soapy water. You never want to put a cooked steak where you had a raw steak. And we'll check for doneness. Now the key to a great pan roasted steak is to set that flavor on high heat first for about a minute per side, then lower the heat to medium and turn every minute or so until it's done to your liking. I like to use an instant read meat thermometer. I like mine medium rare, so it's 130 degrees. I actually remove my steak 5 minutes before it hits that target temperature because it's going to raise 5 more degrees just sitting on the plate. Now we're going to make a roux by mixing together some room temperature butter and flour to make a nice paste. And we'll set it aside. Now in the same pan on medium heat, we're going to add our garlic and give it a quick saute. You don't want to let it burn, only for maybe 15 seconds before we add our beef broth. Next we'll add the Guinness Draft or Stout, Dijon mustard, our brown sugar, and soy sauce. We'll bring it together with a whisk. Now we'll let this reduce about 1/3, and we'll add our roux, just a little bit at a time, and whisk it in until it's thickened nicely. Oh, it really smells delicious. Let's plate it up. And with any great beer, it's always enjoyed best in a glass to enjoy those fantastic aromas. Enjoy it with the Guinness Draft or Stout and discover why it's America's favorite.